The VicNet portal can be located on the Volunteer Edina page on the right-hand sidebar. Once you are at the login page, enter your username, which is the email you provided on your volunteer application, and the password you received from the Volunteer Edina staff. If you have not received your password, contact Volunteer Edina staff at 952-826-0360. When you log in for the first time, you must reset your password. When you finish typing in a new password, hit the Save button to confirm the change. Your active assignments will be listed on the front page along with the Volunteer Edina's staff contact information. Now, let's look at each tab to discover all the features available for your use. Volunteer Edina has the ability to send messages through their system, which will show up in the Mail tab. This tab will be used on occasion, but most of the time you will receive messages directly to the email address you provided. My Profile holds the content of your official volunteer record with the city. If you change your phone number, address, etc., you can update those changes by accessing this page. Regular volunteers who are not appointed by City Council are not required to have public contact information on file. However, all volunteers are required to have at least one emergency contact person on file. The city has the ability to send group emails through the system, and as a volunteer, you are allowed to opt in and opt out of these different types of emails. The email address you have on file is only used by the Volunteer Edina staff and volunteer supervisors. The city also has a texting feature which allows you to receive these same messages via text. These setting changes can be located under the Account tab. The last item to point out is the profile photo. You can add or delete a picture as desired. However, this is not a requirement. If you have been added to the volunteer schedule, your volunteer shifts will show up on the calendar in black type. If you see a Help Wanted bubble, that signifies open shifts for that day. Volunteers can sign up by clicking the Help Wanted bubble on a particular day, or to see openings for one specific assignment, locate the assignment in the pull-down box listed as Show Openings In. Volunteers will only be able to pick from assignments which they are assigned to, or event one-time assignments. To print a copy of your schedule, locate the Printable View button at the bottom of the page. The Service History tab is a record for all your volunteer hours. To see each date you volunteered, click on the year for an expanded list. If you would like to print your hours, locate the Printable View button at the bottom of the page. This tab is very important. Volunteers who work off-site or do not have access to logging in at their volunteer position will use this tab to enter in their volunteer hours. The system only allows you to go back 30 days from the current date to enter in hours, so you will need to remember to keep up with entering them. Select the date by clicking the radio button. Put in the start and end time and select the assignment. After you click the Continue button, you will be asked to confirm your entry. Select Yes to save the entry. If you have more hours to enter, click on the Another box and complete those steps again. The Account tab is where you can change your VicNet password in addition to changing your message preference, which we talked about earlier. Message preferences are for email and text messaging. Item number 1 would be where you enter your phone number. Follow the next steps to customize how you get messages and when you would like to receive automated messages. The last item under number 4 is the terms and conditions. You will have to agree in order to receive text or email messages. If you have more questions about how to use VicNet or still need a password, please contact the Volunteer Edina staff. The City of Edina is excited to have you on the team. Thank you very much for watching this video.